About a week ago, I installed the Honda Passenger Backrest on my Rebel 1100, and today we're putting it to the test for the first time and taking Nina for the first ride with the backrest to see how well it does. Scale from 1 to 10. 1 being you never should have freaking bought this backrest. 10 being this is the best thing you've ever bought for the bike. What's the rating?
Perfect.
Welcome back to Life of Birch. This is Birch, and that is Nina. And like I said, I just installed the passenger backrest for the Rebel 1100. It is the OEM factory Honda backrest. Nina has been on the bike without the backrest, what, like 3, 4, 5 times, 4 times, and today's gonna be the first time she's trying the backrest itself. So we're gonna have her sit on there, see how it feels before we get going to make sure she has enough room and everything, and then we're gonna go do our quick little like normal lap through downtown to see if it helps lock her in, how it feels, if it's tall enough. And one of my concerns, we'll see, almost feels like the backrest pad might stick out too far and take up some of her space. So I do have some Allen keys under the seat, just in case she doesn't have enough space. We can pop that off and see if it's comfortable with just the bar. So we'll see how it does. You want to hop on and see how it feels? Initial impressions?
It's actually comfortable.
It's comfortable?
Yeah, it's like it hits on my lower back. It could be taller.
Yeah.
But no, it's pretty comfortable though.
Nice. Do you feel like it sits you further forward, or are you still in the same position for the most part?
I think I'm in the same spot, to be honest.
Oh, nice.
Maybe further back, but it's nice because I'm like, I can feel where I am, like I have more judgment on it.
Nice. Well, initial impressions seem pretty good. She said that it doesn't feel like she's sitting any further forward or anything. If anything, she feels more comfortable sliding back because she knows where the limits are. So starting off pretty promising. Let's hop on the bike. We'll do a loop through downtown. I'll give you my thoughts along the way, and then afterwards we'll check in with Nina and see what the verdict is. Okay, hop on.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same spot. Maybe even further back, but it's comfortable.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it almost feels like you're a little bit further back. Promising. Okay. Let me change the mode real quick. If you guys haven't seen this before, this is what I change it to when I have a passenger. So I go to the user mode and I set it to 2 out of 3 power, 1 out of 3 traction, 1 out of 3 engine brake. I found that to be the smoothest setting for taking her on rides. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Alrighty, here we go. So far so good. She is locked in place. I feel like normally she would have to be like hugging right around me, and I don't want to say up in my space, but we're a lot closer so she can hold on and feel secure. And I can almost kind of tell already that she feels more secure back there because she's sitting further back and she's nice and locked in. This is very, very promising. Potentially the best $150 I've spent on this bike. But like I said, we're gonna do a quick little like 15-20 minute loop down through downtown and see how it does along the way. Coming to a stop here. Let's get her thoughts on how it's doing so far. I know that I think it's doing a lot better.
So good.
Is it so good?
I'm literally chilling.
Dude, it feels like you're chilling.
So much more comfortable. I think like I hold myself a lot of the time, and like my back would get sore from sitting a specific way.
Yeah.
I'm literally just hanging out.
Hell yeah. So I don't know how much of that you could hear, but she was saying that it is so much better. She said that normally, even at the beginning, her back hurts a little bit just from holding herself a certain way, making sure she's holding still. And she said, and I quote, "I'm just chilling." So it sounds like this is a total win so far. All right, slowing down to take this turn. We'll see how it does. Gonna have to come to a stop most likely. Yeah, this is great. We just like took off from a dead stop going uphill a little bit, and she is literally just chilling back there. She didn't slide around, she didn't move, she barely bucked forward at all when I shifted, even though it wasn't really the smoothest shifts ever. This is great. Hitting these turns, she is literally, I can't even feel her back there, honestly. Don't worry, she is back there. She didn't fall off, but she's literally just chilling with just one hand on me, sitting like she's in a freaking recliner. It's nice because as I'm slowing down here, I can feel she still has enough room to kind of grip me with her legs in order to not slide forward, and it still like keeps a great distance between us. Like there's no risk of us clacking our helmets together like there was before. She feels so much more secure back there. I can just tell she feels a lot more confident. I am freaking pumped on this, like so pumped. I was a little iffy about it at first just because like, I don't know, I'm not gonna spoil it. Go watch the install video so you can see the kind of issues that I had with the backrest and the quality of it. So there was a split second where I was like, do I really want this on the bike? But now I am super stoked that it's here. I'm really pumped to get downtown and get her opinion on it. Big old sweep and turn. like she's not even there. Sweeping left to a sweeping right as I'm blinded by the sun. Literally cannot even feel her back there. You know, another thing that I've noticed is that when we come to stoplights, she doesn't have to scoot around and readjust back there. She's literally not moving around at all. Normally when we come to a stop, she has to like readjust to get comfortable and get her position back, and she has been sitting in the same spot since we left. And to think I almost didn't even film this ride. I was almost like, you know what, let's just go for a ride without filming so there's no pressure. We'll just see what the sissy bar is like, or I mean the backrest is like, and we just won't have to worry about the added pressure of making a video. I'm so glad that I did though, and we're getting like our actual natural reactions to this, because I'm honestly blown away, and I expect to hear the same from her honestly when we get down there. Which, by the way, we are very close to the water, and that's where we're gonna hop off and get her full thoughts on it. All right, here we are at our lovely little scenic spot. We'll pull over here and get her thoughts on it. Ow. All right, I'll ask you more specific questions in a second, but first question, scale from 1 to 10. 1 being you never should have freaking bought this backrest. 10 being this is the best thing you've ever bought for the bike. What's the rating?
10.
10? Yes.
The best way I can think to describe it is it gives me more mobility.
More mobility.
So there's probably like maybe 6 more inches between us. So like before I would just pick your right shoulder and stay on your right shoulder and only look right. Because like I'm new to this as well, so I'm testing how much I can move to like disrupt you when you're driving. So that whole ride I was able to look left and right without even our helmets being close, and just could see more and move more. And then I feel more secure, so I don't feel like I have to like hug you as close either. So I'm just sitting back, like
just chilling.
Watching, just literally like hanging out on the back.
Like you said, we're not even close to each other like we were before. It feels like the bike got bigger. What I mean by that is like before you would be hugging up on me. Now it feels like the back end is longer because you can sit so much further away. But like you feel more planted, you feel more secure. You don't even have to really grip me. Your hands were on me just to feel good, whatever, but you didn't have to like grip me to feel secure. Even coming to a stop, you still had enough like of your legs around me that you could still grip and you wouldn't slide forward, but you didn't have to grip as much as you normally did either, I felt like.
And also the other thing is like when we started, I was walking, we went up to like 40, kind of not took off, but like went a little faster, and I slid, but I was fine because I had like that the back supporting me, so it was like I just stopped and I was like, okay, this is cool. It's like it's just really secure. I'm not gonna lie, I did definitely ride a little bit more aggressively than I normally do, just because A, I felt like I could now, and B, just to like see how it did. Because like normally if I were to like accelerate briskly or whatever, I'd feel you like grab on so you didn't slide back. Now you have like this safety measure to keep you from sliding back. It wasn't even like hugging you fully all the way because it was just more comfortable and more secure.
And you feel fine with the pad on there. You still have plenty of space.
There's more space between us. Like I could scoot further forward if I had to. But it's pretty much perfect for like where I'm sitting. I don't really notice it, I guess. Like I can feel it hugging me, but it's not like tight by it. Like there's plenty of space.
You like notice the security of it, but it's not like ramming into you or whatever. Man, this is great. There you have it. This is the best thing I have bought for the Rebel so far, I would say. Don't get me wrong, the exhaust is great, all that kind of good stuff, but I feel like this just opens up so many opportunities for like better rides and so much more comfort. Should I see if one of these ladies wants to go for a ride? Imagine. Super stoked on this. Make sure to go check out the video of me installing it and showing some of the downsides to it. I'll spoil it a little bit. Some of the welds are a little bit janky. It's definitely still secure, but the welds are just freaking ugly, so I don't know where Honda was with their quality control on that. But check out that video. I'll link it in the description, and depending on what you're watching this on, you can look up in the top right corner of the screen right now and see a link to click it there. Other than that, make sure to give the video a big thumbs up if you liked what you saw. Even if you didn't, I don't care. Give it a big thumbs up. Right, Nina? Leave a comment, let me know your thoughts on it and whether or not you're going to be picking up one for your bike, whether you like the looks, all that kind of good stuff. If you have any questions that we didn't cover, leave them in the comments and I will answer them as best as I can. Subscribe if you haven't already, because if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing with your life? Other than that, just check out the Patreon if you want to support the channel in that way. Oh wait, Nina, you have to do the sign off. I almost forgot. I already said all the prep stuff, so all you got to do is just say peace. Perfect.